this is our plant this week. And I know all of you know what it is. It's not a new plant to anyone. It probably is growing right in your yard if you have a yard. Actually, it's probably growing out of your driveway if you have a driveway. It's probably growing out of the curb across the street from you. So it is super resilient, and it's a super awesome sign of spring. And it's a plant that our bees really, really need. And it's so good for you. So I'm here to hopefully change your mind about the dandelion if you have a negative opinion of a dandelion. You can eat every single part of this plant, the seeds, the root, the leaves, the flower, all of it. So, and it's really, really good for your body. So I just wanted to share a few of the ways that we use the plant in our family, and ways that you can use it, maybe ways that we don't use it. But I like to make a salve out of it because it's really good for your skin. It's great for irritated skin, inflamed skin. So that's usually one of the things that I do in the spring. It's the first plant that I can really harvest. So I just make sure that I pick them from an unsprayed area, which is what you always want to do. And even if your neighbor sprays their dandelions, yours are likely being sprayed a little bit too. So just kind of keep that in mind. I try to make this video outside because my bees are all over them because it's really the only thing they can find right now. So it's super important that we let them have some of them. So if you are harvesting them from somewhere, and there aren't a lot, there are a lot where I live, but if there aren't a lot, then you want to make sure and leave some for the bees too. But the greens are super rich in minerals. The plant has like vitamin A, C, E, B complex. Like it's seriously chock full of calcium and protein and minerals that are really hard for our body to get. And I think that a lot of us think that we're getting those minerals, like good minerals and proteins like that, from like kale and arugula and spinach, but you can actually get so much more from dandelion greens. So it's really good if you can supplement some dandelion greens into your diet. So maybe like pick some greens from a plant that maybe hasn't bloomed yet, because they're going to be a little bit less bitter if there aren't any flowers on the plant yet. So you can just dice them up and stick them in your salad, or sometimes I will wilt them a little bit and mix them in with whatever we're eating. But they're great, they're delicious, and full of really good stuff for you. And we need plants that are growing in our yard and growing around us because they're in the same environment as us, and they intuitively know what they need, and those are a lot of the same things that we need based on where we live. So actually shoot, I lost my tea. I love dandelion tea though. Where did I put it? Oh, it's under here. So you can buy dandelion tea in a packet. Lots of different options, I'm sure. But you would just steep it for like 10 minutes and drink it. It's a diuretic. Dandelion's a diuretic, so it will increase your urination, which is actually great if you're having any bladder issues. And like I said, all those really great minerals and proteins that are in dandelion, whatever, when your body sweats or when your body urinates, you're getting rid of the bad things, but sometimes you can get rid of an excess of things. But luckily, dandelion puts all of those good things back in your body at the same time. So it's just a good, like if you love tea, you should have dandelion tea in your regimen. It's really great if you have high blood pressure. We also like to have a tincture on hand. So we will take this a lot if we have any constipation in our house, or any, like high blood pressure is a good reason to take a dandelion tincture. And then I like to do a detox every once in a while. Nothing like super extreme, but if I am doing one, I include some sort of a blend of herbs that are good for just kind of cleaning out your system. So one thing dandelion does is it increases promotes bile production in your body and formation. So it will help to clean out your gallbladder and just kind of push things through. It's really great for your liver. It's really great for your kidneys and your bladder, as I mentioned. So it's really just kind of a good all around tea or tincture to have on hand. It's great if you have stiff joints also, and or gout. Like if you have gout, you might want to have some dandelion tincture or tea on hand also for flare-ups. I like to take it after I have a fever, which I just had a couple days ago. So it's just really great for cleaning out your system and replenishing your system. And yeah, so, and our bees really need them. And this one looks kind of sad now, but it looked a lot happier earlier. Yeah, I made a blog post. I don't have a product that goes with this. I just feel like I want everyone to know how important it is that we keep dandelions around instead of spraying them and digging them out of the earth. Yeah, you have to pay big money for them in Europe, and people plant them in pots and they sell the greens in the store because they're so chock full of good stuff. So if you have them in your yard, you're really lucky. Okay.